Let us see an overview of hidden surface removal in computer graphics. So this is the whole 3D rendering pipeline from 3D primitives to the image. That is, you are taking 3D into 2D with all these things and making it realistic, the 3D on a 2D platform. So here, what happens is we want to remove certain hidden surface. See, if this is an object, this is another object behind it. So we are able to show, or will only show this what is on the viewport. This area which is there, you can this is viewable, but you don't want to show it because in real life you'll not be able to see what is behind or which is hidden. So in this main thing is your hidden surface removal, and in this hidden surface removal, we'll see about the motivation. There are various algorithms like back face detection, paint test algorithm, ray casting, scanline, Z buffer, area subdivision. We'll see the trade-offs also. See, the motivation is that surface may be back facing. If you are a viewer and this is a polygon, right? This is a figure, this is a polygon, so this will never be seen to him, to a eye. The back side of an object will not be seen. So this is the back face polygon. The other is surface may be occluding. What it means is you are a viewer and this is a occluding polygon. So this will not be seen if this is occluded polygon. If it is there, it also will not be able to see it. The surface may be overlapped. For example, I gave you example in the earlier slide. If these two objects are there and if they are overlapped like this, so this part of this figure will not be shown. It will never be seen by the eye or the viewer. So you have to avoid showing it, or you have to get rid of it by any means, which we'll see. And surface may be intersecting. These two surfaces are intersecting. See, this is intersecting this one. So only this one will be shown. The other side, which is on the back side, will not be seen. So surface may be intersecting. So algorithms are backface detection, paint test algorithm, ray casting, scanline, Z buffer, area subdivision. We're not going to detail. This is just an overview computer graphics session. So we'll just try to wander upon them. So back face detection, in this we do not render any surface oriented away from the viewer. For example, if this is the viewer and this is the back face polygon, what we do is the polygon is back facing to the viewer if v dot n is greater than 0, right? So we do not render at all any surface which is away from the viewer. In the depth sort, which is the paint test algorithm, what we are going to do here is we sort surfaces in order of decreasing maximum depth. In paint test algorithm, we sort surfaces in order of decreasing maximum depth. So scan convert surfaces in order starting with one of the greatest depth, reordering as necessary based on the overlaps. So if this is the viewer and this is the view plane, this is how we sort the depth. This is A1. A is having the sorting. You can say that this will come first in the sorting. This will come in the last. So this is the depth sorting using the paint algorithm. So we sort these surfaces in order of decreasing maximum depth. So in this depth sorting, the order is the time complexity is order of n log n, and the intersecting polygons must be subdivided, and we sort order. This has lots of frame to frame coherence during the walkthroughs, and this must fully compute every pixel for every polygon, and this is used most often with the BSP and static order or static list ordering. This is the binary partition, space partition. Then comes the ray casting. In this ray casting, we cast ray from the viewpoint through each pixel to find the frontmost surface. This is the view plane, and we cast the ray. This is ray casting. We cast this ray to find out that which area or which surface is most front. Okay, when this ray will never meet here, then this will not be taken. Okay. So for this we use lighting. This is the example of lighting in ray casting. In ray casting, if P are the pixels, then the complexity of finding out the surface which are closer, this will be of order of P log n, and many utilize pixel to pixel coherence also. But this is conceptually simple but not generally used. Then Z buffer. Z buffer is the algorithm is like this. we use scan conversion here. So this is done at the scan conversion stage. So algorithm of Z buffer is we store color and depth of the closest surface of each pixel in frame buffer. Again, this is Z equal to 1, this is Z equal to 2, 3, 4, then 5. These are all 5. So we store color and depth of the closest surface for each pixel in frame buffer. So as the scan conversion does take place, we update only pixels whose, say, interpolated depth is closer than the depth stored in the frame buffer. Did you understand? We store the color and depth of closest surface, and as we convert it or scan convert it, we update only pixels whose this depth is closer than the depth which are stored in the frame buffer. Okay. So in this, polygons can be rasterized in any order, and it requires a lot of memory, requires per pixel processing also, and also you can have a buffer that is subject to area size. This is commonly implemented in the hardware Z buffer. Now we come to scan line. In this algorithm, for each scan line, we construct spans and sort of depth. These are scan line. This is one scan line. So for each scan line, we construct spans and sort by depth. For example, these are the example spans. Say this is our one span. This is the another span. This is the span here. This is the span here. So what we do here, for each scan line, we construct span. These are the constructed span, and then we sort by the depth. We have already seen how to sort by depth. So this is done at the scan conversion stage. So in scan line, this fully compute only frontmost pixels, and coherence along scan lines can be employed and can be utilized and commonly implemented in the software or in hardware. Then we come to the area subdivision. In this, what we do, we fill area if all surfaces are outside, only one surface intersects, and one surface occludes other surface within that area. Otherwise, we subdivide. This is the binary or say chord tree. This is a type of chord tree subdivision. So we only take those values which are under these subdivision. Others we don't take. So we fill area only if the areas are outside. Only one surface intersect and one surface occludes other surface within that area. So in conclusion, we have just taken an overview of this hidden surface algorithm. The hardware Z buffer is in hardware, the depth sort and scan line are done in the software. So thank you so much. This is the overview of you would really want to go to the book and learn about this, because these are very important as far as this your examination and question and answers are concerned. So this was about hidden surface removal. Thank you so much.